Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're digging into something pretty interesting. The idea of making maybe $2,000 a day using digital products. We've been looking at this guide that lays it all out.
Yeah, and what's really grabbing about it is, it suggests you don't need this massive following already or warehouses full of stuff.
Exactly. No inventory hassles or even like years of background in something specific.
It kind of lowers the bar, doesn't it? Making it seem more accessible.
It does. And the core method here is what the guide calls low content publishing.
Right. Things like planners, journals, workbooks.
Yeah.
Stuff people can download and print or use digitally.
Yeah. Printable resources, often template-based, so maybe less intimidating to create.
Definitely. And the upsides are pretty clear, aren't they? No physical stock, like you said.
Right. No shipping nightmares.
And there's usually a pretty steady demand for things like planners, right? Year-round almost.
True. Plus, you can sell the same file again and again. That scalability factor is huge.
Digital downloads.
Okay, so it sounds great, but I immediately thought, well, I can't design anything.
Yeah, the design hurdle. That's a big one for a lot of people.
But the source we looked at really stresses that you don't have to be like a graphic design genius.
That's key, isn't it? Making it feel doable with easy tools or, maybe finding someone cheap to help out.
Okay, let's get into this framework. The $2,000 a day potential, it's basically 3 steps.
Right, a system.
Step 1, niche selection. They say pick a hot tea niche.
Okay, what does hot mean here?
Things people are actively searching for. They gave examples like weight loss planners or even AI prompt templates, stuff that's in demand.
Makes sense. Tap into existing interests rather than trying to create it from scratch. Evergreen stuff or like current trends.
Yeah. Then step 2 is actually creating the product. And this part sounds almost too good to be true.
Oh yeah, how fast?
They suggest maybe 10 minutes.
10 minutes, wow.
I know. Using tools like Canva, which is pretty user-friendly, or like you mentioned, maybe hiring someone super cheap, like $5.
That speed and low cost, that really makes it seem possible for almost anyone to try. Canva is definitely a game changer for non-designers.
For sure. Okay, step 3, selling it. Where do you actually list these things?
Platforms, right.
Yep. The guide points to places like Etsy, maybe Gumroad.
Familiar names, good marketplaces for digital goods.
And the big hook here is this idea of passive income. Set it up and maybe it earns money while you sleep.
The dream scenario. Though, results obviously vary, right?
Oh, absolutely. But they did share this one anecdote, a friend making like $3,400 in 1 week selling manifestation journals.
Wow.
And apparently with no paid advertising.
That's impressive. It shows the potential, even if it's, maybe an outlier case.
Yeah.
Etsy and Gumroad have that built-in traffic searching for these kinds of items.
Okay, so you've got your product, your shop, but how do people actually find it? You need traffic.
Right, the missing piece.
The source really zeroed in on Pinterest for this as a free traffic source.
Pinterest.
Yeah.
It makes sense. It's so visual.
Exactly, like a visual search engine, kind of.
Yeah.
Perfect for showing off planners or templates.
So people looking for inspiration might stumble upon your product.
Yeah, and the guide even suggests specific pin ideas, things like free planner sample download.
Oh, offering a lead magnet. Smart.
Or something like, how this template changed my life. Kinda aspirational.
Using social proof, yeah.
Yeah.
Getting people curious enough to click through to the store.
So this isn't just theory. The guide actually gives you, the listener, some homework.
Good. Putting it into practice.
The challenge is, find 5 trending digital products. Just browse Etsy bestsellers.
Okay, research first. See what's actually selling.
Then pick one you think you could improve on, maybe using a Canva template.
Right to your own, yeah.
And then, this is the key part, actually create a listing for it right away. Price it somewhere like $10 to $20.
That's a really concrete first step.
Mm-hmm.
Research, create simply, list it, takes away the overwhelm.
Exactly. It seems like actually doing that first one is the biggest hurdle.
Mm-hmm. Taking action.
And the guide apparently offers a free list of product ideas too, and some templates to help get you started.
Oh, that's helpful. Resources to lower that barrier even more.
So thinking about all this, it really comes down to exploring what you might be interested in.
Yeah, what kind of niche actually appeals to you?
Right. Could you see yourself making some kind of planner or checklist or journal? What subject gets you excited? How could you apply this whole idea to something you actually care about?
That's the real question, isn't it? Finding that intersection of demand and your own interest. Definitely something to think about.